My name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass.
Hi, my name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff. Today we're going to take a traditional meatball and put my spin on it. We're going to make an apple turkey meatball smothered in apple butter sauce. What did you say, Jeff? I thought you make healthy food. Let me show you what's in it first. We're going to first start off with 1.25 pounds of white meat turkey. Then we have 2 apples shredded. We have sauteed onions and fennel. We have 4 tablespoons of flat leaf parsley, 1 egg. We have 3 tablespoons of apple butter sauce. We have 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs and 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. So let's start throwing it all in, and I'll show you along the way. So let's start off with the fennel and the onion, and here is the actual apple shredded. We got the Parmesan cheese. We got the breadcrumbs, 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. And we have the egg, and we have the apple butter sauce. Let's just throw that in there. Guess what? My fingers are gonna get in it anyway. So now this is the time where it gets fun. Are you ready? Let's just dig in there. The hands are clean anyway, and we're gonna smash it around. So to tell you why this is a little healthy, and other than just using turkey, the apple butter sauce is actually when I first saw apple butter sauce, I thought, oh, I don't want to use this because I thought it was just full of butter, but it has nothing. There's no butter in apple butter sauce. It's just cooked down apples, and that is it. Nothing else. A few of them have different spices in them, but the one that I found has just plain apples, no added sugar, no added nothing, just cooked down apples. So that is all mixed in there. Oh, look what we forgot. Well, that's okay that we can throw it in the end there. Let's throw in that flat leaf parsley. Give it a little color, huh? Okay, now that is all done. Let's start rolling these meatballs. We just finished rolling the meatballs, and we're gonna add them to the olive oil I have heating up here in the pan. So we're gonna put them right in. Ooh, very nice. Hear that? That's what you wanna hear. We have these all gonna get nice and toasty brown in here. There's a few ways to cook these if you want. If you wanna do it on the more healthy side, you could always do them directly into the oven. You can put them in the oven at 375, and let me turn this down a bit, and with no oil, but a little bit of olive oil never hurt anybody, I'm telling you right now. And I'm gonna have a few tips for these. The number 1 tip of the day is see how these are all beautifully even? See this little trusty gadget? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Ice cream scooper, cookie maker, whatever you want to call it. Grab one of these. I'll do the rest later. You don't want to overcrowd the pan. So we're going to brown them on each side, and then they're all nice and golden brown. We'll remove them from the pan. And a few other tips. Keeping these nice and moist. People say turkey meatballs. They're just not moist. Well, when we added all that wonderful apple and the onion and fennel, and brings all that moisture into this wonderful turkey balls. So I can't wait to try these. Let's get browning. We just finished browning the turkey meatballs, and now we're gonna start on this apple butter sauce. I have 1/2 cup of shallots sauteing in the pan. They got nice and sweated out right now. And what we're gonna do is I turned up the heat, cranked it up, and we're gonna hit it right now with 1/2 cup the white wine that we're going to be pairing with the turkey meatballs. Ooh, I can smell it, and look at, okay, that's liquid gold down in there. You want to use the same pan that you did the turkey meatballs in, because all the chunks of meat and all that good brown goodness, oh, look at that. See? That's what you want to see. The wine has already started to reduce, and I'll talk about the wine in just a minute. But right now it looks like it's reduced enough. I want to add in our apple butter. So this is 3 tablespoons of apple butter. Right on in you go. And let's smear that around. This almost acts as a thickener too. As you can see, it starts to thicken up right away. And look how brown it is. And look at that. So what we're gonna do now, as this all happens really fast, because I have the pan on pretty high heat, let's start adding the chicken stock, a little bit at a time. I have a cup here, and I don't know if I'm gonna use the whole cup or not, but I think I'm going to. Yes, I am. And if you want a little more apple butter sauce, you could always adjust by adding a little more chicken stock, a little more apple butter, so on and so forth. Look at that. Look at that. That looks awesome. So what we're going to do now, let this thicken up for just a minute, and I'll tell you a little bit about the wine that we have pairing tonight. It is a Chardonnay from Northern California. It's a J-Lore Chard. It has hints of apple butter. Apple butter has hints of apple with a little bit of minerality from the soil. It pairs perfectly with this because this is just a touch of sweetness, not much, and then the actual minerality pulls that back. And the apple from the actual wine pairs perfectly with the apple that's in here. I love it. Okay, now what we're gonna do, this looks like that's reduced. We're gonna put these bad boys back in the pan like they are in a jacuzzi. We want them simmering in this pan like they're in a jacuzzi. And just let them simmer for a few minutes. They're already cooked all the way through, but this awesome sauce will just give them layers and layers of flavor. So let's just let them simmer a little bit. I'm gonna turn the heat down on here and just let them simmer for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and dive into this. We're finished and I'm ready to eat. That wine is so good. Okay, big bite, big bite. Oh my God. This is so good. I can't wait for you to try it. Please, try my turkey apple meatballs. Pair it with your favorite vegetable and pair it with this lovely Chardonnay from California. Can't wait for you to tune in next week to see what we make. Wine and Dine with Jeff.